Hello guys, welcome back to the fifth video in this series where we are using ArcGIS Map SDK for JavaScript with React.js. So before, in the other videos, we have seen how to use map view, and scene view. Today we will be looking at WebMap and WebScene. So let's start with the WebMap first. So we have our application open here, okay, and it's running as we can see here. All right, so currently we are using the map view, okay, and which is used for 2D rendering of the map components or elements, and scene view is used for 3D rendering of the map elements. So web map, it's just like the map component we have, but web map it's used for loading the map from ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise portal. So it's doing the same thing, but just the difference here is it's used for loading the map from the ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Enterprise. All right. So to get started with this, first we have to do is like we were doing before. So I will create a separate component for this one. So let's create a new folder here and we will give it the name ArcGIS and web map. All right. And inside this, we will create a new file index.jsx. Okay. And here I will create a new component ArcGIS web map. Okay. And it will be returning a div. Okay. So let's write something here for now. We will say ArcGIS web map. Okay, and now we will export this component to use it in our app component. So I will give it the name here. Okay, and here we'll come and import this component. So we have here our web map. Okay, and we'll export this and we will use it here. So I will comment this one, and here we will call this component. Let's go back to the application and we can see ArcGIS web map written here. Okay, but now we need to load our web map or we can say the map from the ArcGIS Online or Enterprise. Okay, so currently I will be using the example given here from the esri. Okay, so what I will be doing is, so here we have a simple example of load a basic web map. Okay, so I will be using the same one. So I will just, what I will do is like we have to create this and we have to give this portal item an ID. So it's coming from ArcGIS Online. Okay, so I will be using this one. We can also load the map from ArcGIS Enterprise. So I will just copy this portal item. Okay. And we will come back to our code here. And now what we have to do is first we need to import the map view. Okay. The map view, we will be using the same thing. Okay. Just the difference here is instead of map, we will be importing the web map. All right. Okay. And here we have this web map. Okay. Now the next thing we will be doing is we will be importing the use ref. Okay. And use effect hook. Okay. Which will be initially used for uh, like reference. We will be creating a reference for the div and use effect which will use for initially loading the map component. This. All right, so let's come here and create use effect. Okay, so Okay, so it's taking a little bit of time. Yep, prettier is running and it's yeah, now it's done. Okay, we can come here and directly call the snippet here, and here I will be creating the web map. Okay, new web map we have here. All right, and here we will be giving the portal item and the ID here. Okay, now we are done with this one. Now we need to create the map view also. Okay, so we'll be creating a new map view. We can actually use this one, but here we are using the map. Okay, so instead of doing this, we have to create a separate web map component for this one. Like we can create a util and using this same JavaScript code. But for now, we'll be just doing it here. Okay, and here what we will be doing is map, and then we will reference the web map. Okay, and yep, it's same. And the other one is container. Okay, which we have here is our map ref. So I will give it a name here first. Okay, and then we will be creating the map ref here. Const map ref. Okay, and initially it will be null. All right, so here we will be doing is map view and map view dot destroy. Okay, we don't need any dependency, so I will remove this one. Let's save the code, and here I will be giving this reference, and its name is map ref. All right, so we will remove this text from here. Okay, now if we save this, it will not load properly. Why? Because we need to assign the class to this div also, like we need to give the height and this thing. Okay, so I will create styles.css. Okay, we have the style here. So let's just copy this one. Okay, and paste it here. Okay, we will call it web map div. Okay, you can name it anything. So I will give it this name. Let's come back here, class name and web map div. Now, if we come here, we already imported this web map component here, and let's see. All right, so let's refresh. Okay, so there is some errors in the, okay, let's go back to the code. There is some problem here. So we need to see what is the issue here. Okay, use effect we have here. All right, yep. We need to import the styles.css. Okay, so I think I will, yep, like this, and let's save, come back here, and let's refresh. Okay, it's still giving the error of something on the container. Okay, so yeah, here we need to do it mapref.current. Okay, and now it should be loaded here. Let's clean this up, close it. Yeah, so our map, it's here. So it's just a random, uh, we can say some portal, maybe it's for any web map from ArcGIS Online, from Esri. Okay, and we are just using this portal item ID for this one to load the map here. Okay, so we can see the data for these also if we just click here. Okay, now it's a we can say it's a web map related to some accident. Okay, and let's click on this one. Yeah, so it's giving like for different states of US the data related to the accidents. Okay, so the next one is this was for this web map. Maybe let's try to use a different ID here. Let's copy this ID here and to to see if it's working fine for us or not. Let's try a different one. So I will replace this ID here. Let's go back to the application. Okay, refresh. Yeah, I think maybe this portal item, yeah, it's not allowed to load. Maybe it's coming from some different, yeah. So this is from a portal URL. So first we have to like configure the portal URL and so it's if you are using the ArcGIS Enterprise, okay, and ArcGIS Online, so you can reference this portal URL to your own, and then you can load the portal item, which you can find it from your portal. For the map, you will find this ID and you can add it. Okay, let's go down. Here we have a different ID. I think let's try this one. Okay, let's go back to the application. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So this is the same one we were using before. Okay, so now we will be looking the next one is we were talking about its web scene. So web scene, it's the same like web map. So web scene is for 3D elements, okay, or 3D maps. So like we have some elements or components 3D, okay, and we want to load it from the ArcGIS, we can say the online, okay. So can use this web scene, okay. It's the same thing. There is not a lot of difference in this one, okay. So what I will be doing is I will just copy this code we already have here, and I will go to the components. I will create a new folder, and we will give it a name, ArcGIS scene map. Okay, so I think this is the name. We should give it to web scene. Yep. Okay, let's create a new file, index.jsx. Okay, I will paste this code here. Let's create a styles.css. Okay, and we can take the code from here, this one, and we can paste it here. I will close the other one. We don't need this. All right, and this one we'll give it the name web scene. Okay, I will copy this class. We will come here and we will give it this name here. Map ref, it's going to be same. Map view, we will be using this, but instead of web map, we will be using the web scene. Okay, and here we also need to change this. So let's search for web scene. Yep, it's here. We're using this one. Here, I will just replace this one web scene. Okay, and let's change this name also. Portal item. So because it's for 3D, but the before the portal item we loaded here, it was just for 2D. So let's copy this ID from here. Also, we can use some different web scenes here. If we come to the documentation and API reference, we can see here web scene in ArcGIS Online. So we can also use different scenes from here. And let's say this is for visualize new developments. Like it's for different, we can use anyone from this one. So this is from Linz, Austria scene. So let's select anyone. So let's just select this one. We go to the details and we have this ID here. Okay, I will copy this ID and we will paste it here. Copy this web scene, we'll give it here. Okay, and instead of map view, we have to use the scene view here. So because the web map view is used for 2D elements and we are using 3D, so we have to use the scene view. Yeah, so here we can see it's a scene view. So let's come back here. and we will say scene view, and here we will also import scene view. Okay, let's copy this one, replace it here, and I will change this one also, copy this one. Okay, yep, so everything is fine. We copy the portal, so it should work now. We copy everything. Okay, and the one thing we need to do here is import this component web. Okay, it's ArcGIS, and oh, one thing we forgot actually. It's yeah, this one. We need to change and export this name also. So I will be giving this one. It's not the actual code. So close this one, and it's here. Yeah, this one. So we will give it a name WebScene. Okay, and we will export this one. Now come back to the here and ArcGIS WebScene. Okay, and we will be using this one. Let's comment this one, and okay, let's see. Okay, yep, it's refreshing, and now it should be 3D. Yep, it's loaded. Okay, and let's see what we did. Yeah, we copied this one, OpenStreetMap. So let's zoom. Yeah, it's the OpenStreetMap, and let's say we zoom here to the New York, and we will see the 3D buildings. Okay, I will move it a little. Yeah, let's zoom more. Yeah, so it's here. We can move and see. Yep, it's loading pretty fast. So that's good. Yeah. So we can try others also. So like it's here, if we go to the documentation, it's all in the ArcGIS Online. Like this one they have for Hamburg, Germany. This is for Berlin, and this one from Auckland, New Zealand. Okay, so we can use anyone from this for just like demo purpose. Okay, guys, so in this one we have seen how to use the web map and web scene. Okay, I hope you understand it, and that's it for this video. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please share, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.